Start with a new chapter, that is physical education, chapter 2, muscular system. So in this chapter you are going to study what is the muscular system, types of muscles, then what are the different movements with respect to the muscles, and also along with that what are the benefits of exercises on this muscular system. Okay, so now first let us come to the definition of the muscular system. Now for example, along with the bones also support us in the movement of a body, that is we call it as a skeletal system, helps us to give a shape to our human body and the strength. Now along with the bones, muscles also helps us in the movement of the body. So muscular system is also important as the skeletal system, because muscular system also helps us in the body movements. Okay. Now when coming to the muscle, then what is a muscle now? So muscle is a tissue which is specialized for contraction. With the muscle you can contract, expand, right? We can stretch our hands, so that is nothing but we have expanded. Then similarly stretch it back, so that is muscles get contracted. So this is a tissue which expands and contracts. By that we can perform a movement. So body movements can be carried out by this contraction. So next, what are the different types of muscles? So we have three types of muscles. So what are those? That is a voluntary, involuntary and cardiac muscles. So understanding this muscle is easier. So when you come for a voluntary muscles, so muscles which are under our control, those muscles we call it as a voluntary muscles. For example, muscles of the hand, legs, all those are under our control. Whenever we want, we can move that, move or stretch your hand. Whenever we don't want, we can just keep quiet, right? So these are under our control. For example, bones of hands, legs, okay? Similarly, involuntary, reverse of voluntary, which are not under our control. For example, heart, brain, lungs, then so many internal organs, nervous tissues, which are not under our control. Can you stop beating rate of the heart? No. We can't modify anything, but hand movements you can stop it. So that example is in heart, brain or lungs, nervous systems comes under involuntary, which are not under our control. Now apart from this voluntary, one more difference is voluntary muscles are under our control. How do they look like? So they look like a stripes of light and dark. You can see the stripes here, which is light and dark. So these are voluntary muscles. So another difference in involuntary muscles is there are no striation. That is a large that we saw, that is a light and dark bands are not present on the involuntary muscles. So they are just a relaxed and smooth muscle fibers. So you can see this. So see, you can see there are no dark white patch, dark and white bands here. It is just a smooth finish of this muscle. So these are involuntary muscles. Now apart from voluntary and involuntary, we have another type of muscle called as a cardiac muscle. So where it is found? So cardiac itself indicates it is a muscle that is found in the heart. So it is nothing but a wall of the heart, a protective layer of the heart. We call it as a cardiac muscle. Is that cardiac muscle under our control? No, cardiac muscle is not under our control. And if you view that heart, you will not find any strips on that, any markings on that. But when you observe under the microscope, you can find a cross strips like a characteristics of a voluntary muscles. What is that? Voluntary muscles will be always having the band, that is strips, markings will be there, light and dark bands. Involuntary does not have light and dark bands. Cardiac muscle, when you look through the naked eyes, nothing is found, but when you observe that cardiac muscles under the microscope, you are able to see the darker light, that is a markings on that. So you can see that cardiac muscle. See, when you observe under the microscope, you can see these cardiac muscles with large and dark patches here. So which has got the characteristics of voluntary, but it is a cardiac muscles. Okay. So now let us see what are the different kinds of muscular contraction. So now contraction can be categorized into four types, that is isotonic contraction, isometric contraction, eccentric contraction and isokinetic contraction. So all these contractions are used in sports training or while performing a game or when playing a game. All these types of contraction happens in the muscle. Now when this isotonic contraction means muscle contract under constant load. So when you pull your hands, right, at one particular time, one load, that is a isotonic. For example, weight lifting. You are lifting a weight of 1 kg. So then lift it, keep it down, lift it, keep it down. So that is the same type of contraction happens under one constant load. You are how much kg you are lifting? Only 1 kg. Lift it up, keep it down. So that is a isotonic. Next is the isometric. Means here the contraction is said to be isometric. There is no change in the length of the muscles. So muscles will not change. For example, you stretch your hand wide, that's all. Is there any change? Nothing. Length of the muscle. You have already extended the muscle and kept for 5 minutes. Stretch your hands, keep it for 5 minutes. Is there any change? No change. So that is a isometric. Then similarly we have eccentric and isokinetic. So we will study this eccentric and isokinetic during the identification of muscles. Now all this contraction happens in the sports training or while you are performing your workouts. So this kinds of contraction happens. In the next video, let us see what are the identification of muscles and for which particular kinds of muscular movement, what are the different kinds of muscles that are going to activate. Okay.